You have so much going on right now. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah,
there must have been lean times early on in your career when you thought, will I ever work? Now, that's all you do.
You know, yeah. I think everybody kind of, if you're lucky, you kind of have these cycles like ebbs and flows in one's career, and this is kind of flowing right now.
I just listed 45 things that you were in that are all happening right now. Plus, you have your own lunchbox, I'm told. I want to ask you about one of your projects, because there's so many to talk about, but Righteous Gemstones getting a lot of love from people. People really love that show.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm drawn to your character.
Yeah.
You're such a terrific actor. I'm drawn to your character, Baby Billy, for many reasons, but the hair, for obvious reasons. The hair of that character hypnotizes me. Let's take a look. I love that insane pompadour that you have.
If we maybe we all get there, if we're lucky enough to have to be silver foxes, if you will. Yeah.
But I just like the height you get with that.
It's funny because Danny, when he asked me to do the show, it was like towards the end of Vice Principals.
What you did with Danny McBride.
And he said, look, I want you to do this other thing. He said, but I want it to be a different configuration. I want you to play a 70-year-old man. I said, what?
Right.
What?
Right.
He said, yeah. And so we had a really good friend of mine, a guy named Jake Garber, who was Quentin's guy, come down, and he had like 45 minutes to put this together, and we just kind of did it. It was the first wig we put on. We walked out, and that was it.
That's pretty good. I can look 70 years old by just getting like only 6 hours of sleep. I mean, I look at myself sometimes when I get up in the morning, and I'm an 82-year-old man. I'm not far behind you, man. Yeah.
I'm not far behind you.
Yeah. No. You are far, far behind me. Do you get recognized for that role a lot? Do people recognize you? Because you've done so many things. Do they recognize you for Baby Billy? Do they recognize you from Vice Principals? What do they recognize you for?
Kind of all over the map, really. But yeah, with Baby, I get a lot of BBF, right? Baby Billy Freeman, or Little B, or like Baby B, or I never get Walton. Ever, I never get that. I mean, I'll get like a magical animal, like the unicorn.
Yeah.
Right? Just like now I'm a horse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but
I get hey asshole. That's what I get a lot. It's always me.
Yeah. But it's interesting. Like everybody kind of responded to it. We had such a good time kind of making it, and just had no idea that this would kind of be the response to it.
Now, it looked to me like you did full-frontal nudity in this character. Was that, first of all, hats off to you for doing that.
Thank you.
Everything off.
Yeah, everything off, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Why did you get depressed right away, Andy?
I don't know.
You look at that, Andy goes,
You pause on that?
Yeah, it was just easy.
No, to be fair, I had a DD, right?
A dick double?
A dick double.
Yeah.
I had a dick double.
Right.
Wait, you can get a dick double?
You can get a dick double. You can actually.
I didn't know that was a possibility.
It was a possibility, but
I want one in life.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
now, wait,
it's gotta have a round. Okay, I'll do it, Conan. Okay.
Now, is that something that the production says, like, they look at your dick and go, no.
Yeah. That's happened a lot over the course of my carear. No.
I'm just curious, how does this happen? You know that's got to be full frontal, and did they suggest?
Well, because it's I have like an 80-year-old, a 70-year-old man's body, right? So it really kind of came down to that, and so they found this guy, that was. Yeah, he was a great guy. He was a great 80-year-old guy.
They found a man with a 70-year-old body.
Yeah.
But then...
he was an 80-year-old. He was an 80-year-old man. He was a very good-looking man. He was a wonderful, very good-looking man.
Yeah.
And so we did it. He was my body double.
Right. So when we saw that scene, we're looking at his penis.
Yeah. Yes, Conan. You're looking at his penis. Are you thinking about my penis right now?
I memorized the wrong penis.
But
So
I got when the show was kind of coming out, a critic friend of mine got it before everybody else, because a critic gets things when they send them out for review.
Right.
And she called me and she said, hey, I love this show. Like, I really love it, and more importantly, wow, you look great. You've been working out. I saw your body, like your whole body in that scene, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's an 80-year-old stand-in body. My body looks better than that. Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to see. I mean, the 80-year-old guy might be in great shape.
Here, But me personally, I don't know. I don't. Have you ever had to do full frontal in
Oh
your...
God, no.
Never.
I deep body shame. I've worn things where it looks like I'm naked, but I've never actually had everything on full display.
Everything on full
Nor will
display.
that ever happen, nor does anybody want that to happen. So
I personally have I have no shame with it. I mean, I will let it all hang out. For me, I don't care.
Good for you.
It just kind of is what it is. And
you did this. I thought you were naked once in a play.
Well, yeah, I did this play out here when I first kind of came out here, and I was a young man. I'm from Georgia, and not that all people from Georgia are bashful, but I happen to be one of them.
Yeah.
And it was this artist by the name of Egon Schiele. And I had to be on. He was on stage naked for half the play, and I'll never forget like the very first time I had this robe on, and it kind of swung open, and you could see, wow, is that a penis standing there? I don't know what's right there, but eventually,
if they have to ask, you got a problem.
Yeah, that's right, you got a problem. But and so the point in the play was kind of coming up where I had to take this robe off, and I knew it was coming up, and I got so embarrassed by it. I was like overcome with anxiety. And can I stand up?
Yeah. Please,
so I had it on, and I threw it off, and I had to walk across the stage, and all of a sudden, like, oh my God, I'm nude in front of like 99 people. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? And so I walked across the stage like this, saying my stuff, my lines, and I'm walking across, kind of back and forth, like this. And then
of course, that looks worse,
But then cut to like a week later. A week later, it's coming up. I take the robe off. I walk out like this.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? I had no problem with it
You did a hula dance
I got
for
really
no
comfortable.
reason.
You get comfortable with your body.
Yeah,
If you
I would not
you
ever
were
get
there.
to that stage, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad you got there.